Hi everyone. So today we'll be doing a word problem from the chapter percentages. So now let's look at what information is given to us and what we have to find. So there are 80 children, okay, and 20% of the children like yellow, okay. 25% like green, 30% like blue, 10% like red, and the rest of the children like orange. So now we have to fill in the table. So basically we've been given how many children in percentages like different colors, and we have to convert it into the number of children. Okay. So first of all, we have 80 children and we have to fill in the table. So the first color is yellow. 20% of children like yellow. So 20% of total children. So what are the total number of children? 80. So 20% of 80. So if we have percent, how do we write it? We can write it 20 by 100 because percent is per 100. So 20 by 100 of is multiply into 80. Okay. So now we reduce it to the simplest form. So 20 into 5 is 100, and then 80 divided by 5 is how much? 16. So 16 children like yellow color. Now for green. So 25% like green. So similarly 25% of 80, we can write 25 by 100 into 80. So 25 into 4 is 100, and then 4 into 20 is 80. So we get 20 children that like green. Now 30% like blue. So 30% of 80 like blue color. So how do we write it? 30 by 100 into 80. Okay. So they both have the common divisor as 5 or 10. Okay. So 10 into 8 is 80 and 10 into 10 is 100. Okay. So now 10 is the common divisor for both. So 10 into 3 is 30. Now 3 into 8 is 24. Okay. So 3 into 8 is 24. So 24 children like blue. Now 10% like red. Okay. So 10% of 80 like red. Okay. So 10 into 10 is 100. Okay. And now 10 and 80 have the common divisor as 10. So 10 into 8 is 80. So 8 children like red. Okay. And now how many like orange? And it says rest of the children like orange. So from 80, we have different number of children liking different colors, and rest how many are remaining? They like orange. So how do we find that? First, we need to find the total children who like different colors. Okay. So we do 16 plus 20 plus 24 and plus 8. Okay. So this should be subtracted from the total amount of children. So how much do we get? 80 minus, and if we total all these, 16 plus 20 is 36 plus 24 plus 8, we get 68. So 80 minus 68, we get 12. So 12 children like orange. Okay. So this is how, when a percentage of something is given to us, we convert it into a fraction, and of represents the multiplication sign, and then we reduce it into the simplest form to find our answer. So I hope this is clear. If you have any questions, please write down in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.